If you won $10 million, what are literally the worst ways you could spend that money?
Putting it into a high-interest savings account in Australia, and watching it slowly become nothing due to interest rates dropping lower than inflation.
Microtransactions in freemium mobile games.
Now you can help your Nigerian prince relative and you can reap the rewards of your royalty.
Buy 50,000 truckloads of ripe avocado and have them dumped into the ocean.
Spending it on the lottery and winning back like $50 lol.
Beanie Babies. Hundreds of thousands of Beanie Babies.
Joining up with the Church of Scientology and getting my Thetan on would be a pretty solid start.
Teachers of Reddit, what are some of the weirdest things you've confiscated from a student?
A homemade arrow made with a pencil and a modified razor blade.
A little orange lizard in a box with a Charizard Pokemon card taped to it. Edit, to clarify, the card was taped to the box.
I had to confiscate a 7th grader's iPad because he was looking up anime girl body pillows.
Student. A teacher confiscated a dildo from a student. This was in 7th grade. A sugar glider. Kept hearing a high-pitched squeak in class. Noticed she had a small animal in her jacket pocket when it decided to poke its head out.
Not really bizarre, but very memorable. I had to take a water bottle that contained some type of fruity vodka. Had to smell it to be sure. I only knew to check because the student was recognizably drunk. This was an 8th grader.
Men of Reddit, what do you think would be the worst thing about being a woman?
Lower metabolism would mean I would have to eat significantly less to not get fat. I already eat and drink like shit, and only stay in good shape by running a ton or lifting some. I'd probably be fat if I wasn't a guy.
Childbirth. I'm told it's painful.
Not feeling fully safe at all times in public. Or hell, even at home. I take it for granted that I can walk pretty much anywhere at any time of day, or night, and should be fine.
Pregnancy. Ain't gonna lie, that SHT looks painful and I have the utmost respect for all women who go through being pregnant.
What illegal thing would you do as soon as it's legal?
Punch that one little kid that always annoys me.
I would carry a fish suspiciously.
Download a car.
Distribute game ROMs, so other people can emulate them. All the laws of physics.
Swear on a Christian Minecraft server.
Speeding. As in, driving inappropriate speed in relation to the road, weather and traffic conditions while keeping my eyes on the road instead of the speedometer.
Which movie villain would be considered a hero in a different film?
I suppose the classic is Beauty and the Beast as Gaston. He is a quintessential hero archetype with all the negative attributes one sees in heroes exaggerated.
Patrick Warburton's character from the B-movie and literally anything else. The EPA agent in Ghostbusters.
Magneto could have been seen as a key figure trying to liberate a group of third-class citizens.
General Hummel in The Rock. All he wanted was benefits for veterans' families. He was bluffing to make the US government pay, he never would have fired the weapon.
Women of Reddit, what do you think would be the worst thing about being a man?
Deleted.
Being arrested for defending myself against an abusive partner.
I would not be allowed a moment of weakness. Bad day? You can't cry unless your mother just died. Hurt yourself? Suck it up and go to the hospital. Feeling self-conscious about your body? Nobody cares. Feeling ill? Someone has a man cold.
What's the worst/best thing you've ever seen happen at a wedding?
I walked by an outdoor wedding in which the bride walked into man-eater and the groom walked into gold digger. Either the whole family has a great sense of humor or the marriage is doomed.
What's that smell that yanks you back into your childhood?
Fresh box of crayon smell. Ditto, Play-Doh.
That cucumber melon lotion from Bath and Body Works. That was my, and every other teenage girl's, scent Lowell.
That smell that you get on the first day of school. I don't know what it is or what causes it, but I distinctly remember a smell only during the first few days of school.
The smell of a certain type of tree when it's wet sends me back to when I went to a daycare with all of my friends and had almost the most fun I'd ever had in my life.
Rain aka wet asphalt.
What really is the dumbest way to die?
Taking the car keys out of the ignition and throwing them in the back seat while you coast down a mountainside in an attempt to save fuel and look cool for the girl in said back seat. Pretending to shoot yourself with an empty gun.
That guy who got that road rage, ran the other car off the road, got the shotgun from his trunk, held it by the barrel end, and slammed it into the guy's windshield. Gun went off bye-bye. From the Darwin Awards. Getting hammered with your friend and taking turns stomping on a live mine. Setting fire to your hair. Selfie deaths. Doing stupid, dangerous things for fake internet points.
What weird thing do you do when you're home alone?
Pretend I'm famous and act out interviews I do.
I talk to my appliances and narrate what I'm going to do with them. I then thank my appliances for their service.
Even when I have the house all to myself, I'll still lock the door when I use the bathroom. Just randomly scream and yell. Not quiet either. The neighbors can probably hear me.
Roll in the floor. I like to feel like I'm the worm.